Hello there, dear friend. Welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. In this video, we are going to discuss about Julian Nagelsmann, the RB Leipzig super coach. Yeah, that's the way I call him because he's only 33 years old. He's good looking. He is a young man with a lot of ambitions. He's a very good coach, if you ask me. And it's a good story to make, right? Young man, handsome. A lot of clubs around the world want him because of, his charisma, the way he looks. It's always gonna make a very good story, big headlines. So let me remind you, at Man City, fans and everybody over there are believing that he's going to replace Pep Guardiola. If you go to Liverpool, people are saying that Klopp is getting tired. His body language is not the same again. He might resign and Nagelsmann could be the next manager. If you go to Man United, people are going to tell you the same thing. Ole is not at the wheel. Ole is not the man for the job. Nagelsmann is a great coach. He can come and put everybody together with a big squad that they have. This Nagelsmann is the perfect manager for Man United. When you cross to London, okay, you go to Chelsea especially. Chelsea fans are going to tell you how Frank Lampard is crap. He can't get the best out of his squad that is normally like few months old because he just spent 200 million, so he's supposed to be performing right now like a Ferrari. So Frank Lampard out and Julian in because he walked in Germany with Timo Werner. That means that he's going to help Timo Werner score 100 goals in the Premier League in one season. You go to our neighbors in London, Arsenal, people are dreaming of Julian. You go to Tottenham, people are dreaming over there about him. And then you go to Spain, you're going to find Real Madrid over there with Zidane not winning games and drawing a lot of games and losing games. Julian is the perfect manager for them. You go to Barcelona, you're going to find Koeman is under pressure already and he was chosen by the ex-president, and in January he's going to leave and Julian is going to take his place at Barcelona. You go to Paris, PSG, they are about to fire or to sack, whatever word you use in your country. They are going to sack Thomas Tuchel because of lack of result in Europe. And the first name that comes up is Julian Nagelsmann to replace him over there. You go back to his own country. Bayern Munich wanted him before Flick. They were not sure about Flick, who used to be just an assistant coach. But he did the madness and won pretty much everything. And now he's confirmed. Now the Telegraph came up with a very good headline. Clickbait, 100%. They said, okay, they put the title, Julian Nagelsmann quit RB Leipzig at the end of this season. There is a growing expectation that he will come to the Premier League. Wow, you see what I mean? And they put it in quotation. So instead of saying if Julian Nagelsmann quit, they didn't put if because people are not going to click it. So they put it quotation so people can say, oh my gosh, he's quitting, he's coming to my club. And you click quickly, and when you read the article, it's a lot of nonsense crap. It doesn't have any source to that. It's only like expectations, like people are expecting him to come to England. People are expecting him to replace Pep Guardiola. People are expecting. With Frank Lampard, 200 million spent, if he doesn't perform, and then it's expected that Nagelsmann is going to link up with Timo Werner. You see how people try to play with our mind, and I don't understand why only dishonest people have success in today's world. Online, if you put a clickbait like this, is a good story to tell, and you are going to get a lot of subs, a lot of likes, and it's gonna excite people for a short period of time. But what the point if at the end of the year you don't see the guy that you wanted? What is the point? People don't use common sense anymore. What's going on with this world today? I'm not saying that Nagelsmann is not moving to England or to the Premier League or to Chelsea or Man United, but it doesn't make any sense. The article is not making any sense. Nagelsmann just joined RB Leipzig last season, 5 years contract with them. It's going to take a process. It's going to take a big team with a lot of money to buy him out from there, to sign for them. But just don't expect somebody like him coming to the Premier League and win every single thing the first season. It could happen. It could happen because many teams now are in the process. They already have great players. They're working, it's a working process. So by the time Julian comes to the Premier League, that team is going to be already mature. So what he need to do is just, fresh air. Because sometimes it's not about the coach. It could be just because people are tired of you, like Guardiola, the best manager in the world. But at some point, when you work at the same club for over 4 or 5 years, people just don't listen to you anymore. So they need a new voice, a new vision. It doesn't mean that the team is bad or you are a bad coach, but it just needs something to change. You know what I mean? Even Guardiola himself said it when he quit Barcelona, that after 3 years, people are just tired of you. It's just natural. You know what I'm trying to say? So if he comes and take over Man City are going to win maybe the Champions League, but not because Guardiola was bad, but because the team was already in maturity. He got everything and they needed just a new voice. That is exactly what happened to Flick at Bayern Munich. He was assistant, sitting on the bench, listening to all the players complaining about not playing and why the coach is doing this and that. And he took notice. He was listening. And when he was given a chance, he just did exactly what the players were asking to do. And they started performing. Muller came back to life and started scoring for fun. And everything start working together. It doesn't mean that Flick is extraordinary and he's better manager than anybody else, but it just was the right time at the right place. It's happened to Di Matteo at Chelsea Football Club, the worst team in the history of Chelsea Football Club for the last 10 years, but he knew exactly what players were demanding, and when he took over for 6 months or whatever time he took over, he won the Champions League and another title. You know what I'm trying to say? So certain things are just common sense. Is that just the nature? But it doesn't mean that the manager before was bad. So let's finish by talking about my club, Chelsea Football Club, because the usual suspect, I don't know what age they are or why they support Chelsea, but they just want to see Nagelsmann, and they think if he comes to the Premier League, he's going to win everything with Chelsea. And the reason why Chelsea are not performing or are not winning now is because of Frank Lampard. They don't understand the process. You know, he just bought expensive players, but they've been together for just few weeks, and it takes time. So next season, they are going to be in the next level. And if another coach take over from Frank Lampard, he's going to take over a great team that is already building, that will be 1 year old together, if that makes sense to certain people. But hey, I am not going to insist a lot, because sometimes you are dealing with a bunch of kids, 11 years old. They don't understand the process. They don't understand what common sense is or what context is. It's not in their level yet. So you have to be very careful about shooting on people online, because you might be shooting on a bunch of kids. So it is what it is. Leave in the comment. Let me know, would you like to see Julian Nagelsmann in your team? What team you support? Okay, because this channel is not only about Chelsea, it's about football in general. Thank you for watching. God bless, and see you in the next one.